Metal Tim from BraveWords.com, hanging out with Nightwish is finally back in Canada. This is a beautiful thing. Yes. Welcome to our home, and I think it's a second home for you.
Canada. Well, I mean, the weather's nicer now than what it is in Finland, but otherwise I've noticed that it's pretty much the same. It feels like home. Also, well, people are relaxed. Montreal, it's a nice town. And then there are a couple of other nice towns here as well where I've been. Yeah, relaxed, good nightlife and all that.
Well, the last time we actually saw you, you were on a beach, and there was a ball involved. It was kind of weird to see an artist out of his or her element. And yeah, you were looking good. You didn't have a Speedo on, but you were looking good.
Thank you for that. Yeah, the last time I played volleyball was probably when I was still in school, so 30 years something. But I had friends playing in that festival with their band, and they asked me to come and do a guesting in their show, which I did. And then, of course, when I came around, they said that I got to play volleyball in their team. And I said that, okay, with just this one condition, that whenever the opponent is getting too far behind, put me then on the field, so then they have a chance to. The opposition will have a chance too. And that's what happened. So I managed to even hit the ball a couple of times, immediately got sweaty and ran out of breath.
And we're talking about the RockCock festival in Finland, and just a quick background.
Yeah, I mean, the name is of course something that people ask about. I think the guy who originally started the festival, he was working in adult industry in Finland, so RockCock was probably his way of putting on his signature for this thing too.
Let's talk about why you're here, and you've brought this massive European stage set to Montreal, so we're all excited for this. So tell us what that entails to bring that kind of a production over here.
Well, some permits, of course. Well, we got the pyro guys and their load of plutonium with them, and then we got the screens, and yeah, all kinds of nice things which we haven't been able to bring over here before. And well, basically the band is still a rock band, so you can do a show and enjoy the music and the vibe and everything, which is good in the band. It's very good right now. But still, if you want to have the icing on the cake, there are the visuals as well, which should be pretty impressive.
Right. Well, this is kind of a second home because you spent a lot of time here with the Imaginarium film and production. And so what's your feeling of coming back to Quebec?
I like it. Like I said, I like Canada, and being in Montreal is really nice. Did the film here and spent quite a few days in the city. And yeah, I like it. It seems to me that there's a good fan base, and now it's first time ever to come over North America to do a festival, which in itself is a great thing. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, this has been a long run. It's fascinating these days to see it's like a 2-3 year plan, and you guys are getting to the end of this current run. So how do you feel about what's happened with the new record, and what's the future plans?
The future plans, I don't know how much I should tell. Everybody already knows about the sabbatical we're going to have for next year.
Right.
But I can't really tell you anything after that because, well, we got some plans. But I have to kill everybody who hears them, and then there's no plans at all after that. So the tour coming to an end, it's always a bittersweet thing. We've had a great year and a half almost already, and the band, we're all a bunch of good mates. There's a good spirit, and the shows have been just great. So in a way, it's a relief to kind of leave it all behind and start thinking about new things, but still it's going to be sad too.
Now, is North America still a challenge for you guys to break in? Of course, you've been touring here forever, but there's higher passages.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always a challenge because, well, so far it seems that every time we come back, we manage to fill the places better. We manage to book bigger places and all that, but so you always have a chance to go better, and that's what we're aiming at, of course. I mean, yeah, it keeps things interesting for us as well. Aim to do music as well as we can again, and hopefully do even better and bigger shows. Of course, it's a challenge, but Well, I don't think about it that way. It's just it's a goal,
Right.
Where we go at it with a good enthusiasm.
Now, when you're writing, do you think about this will appease the North American audiences? Will it appease the European audiences, or will it just appease us?
Oh man, I don't know. I hope it appeases a lot of people, but some people are never pleased.
Right. Of course.
Do I need to elaborate?
You do not need to elaborate. So what are you going to do during your hiatus?
Well, there are a couple of other projects that I already know I'm going to be working on, but I can't really tell you anything about those either, because the things are a bit vague, and we have to see what are we going to be doing with them and all that.
Can you see the dome of silence over us? Because there's nothing being revealed. But that it makes it more exciting for us fans.
Yeah, I hope so. But well, I'm not going to be just, lying around. And I really can't do that. I mean, I can probably take like a month off and lay on my couch with some real intensity. But after that, I'll be climbing on the walls if I don't start thinking and recording and playing and maybe writing and all that. But well, if you do that on your own time, just as much as you feel inspired to, it's pretty peaceful. Right. Yeah.
And you need that peace to kind of re-energize the batteries, right?
Yeah, for sure. And you can't really force good stuff to come out of you. So if you got your time for it, then you go back to it. And you might have a piece of lyrics and you go back to it in a month or 3 months or in a half a year. When you get the inspiration, that's okay. Sometimes you do a full song within a span of hours. Just like that, but it's never really like a set process. It's not written in stone. It's always just a matter of how things happen in their natural course.
Well, thank you for everything that you do. It's going to be a beautiful moment tonight. So cheers from BraveWords, man.